We all have something we're trying to achieve, and that is to complete your mission.
Man, what a match, hey? What a match. Like, arm wrestling's had some pretty big moments, but this is the biggest moment. Without disrespecting other great athletes of the past, this one's the biggest. And the reason it's the biggest is a few factors. One is the physicality of Levan. The other is the story or the personality of Devon. The physicality of Levan, he is the first of the super giants that have ever existed in the sport that has been 100% dedicated to arm wrestling. There's been plenty of giants, but none that have just been purely an arm wrestler. Levan has built himself to a degree that no one else has ever done before. His hand and wrist, his pronation, his specific static back pressure, like it's unheard of. It's crazy how strong the dude is specific to arm wrestling. So there's that factor. The other factor is Devon. Devon's contribution to the sport is probably the biggest of anyone that's existed. His impact on the social side of the sport, on spreading the reach of the sport, on building culture within the sport globally. There's no one that's come close. He has been the tip of the spear. And over the last decade, Devon has brought more people to the sport than anyone else. He's got the highest level of table IQ of any arm wrestler. He's got more tools in his bag than anyone else. Add to that the fact that he's now in a physical shape that is the biggest he's ever been. I think, yeah, he is the best. So when you bring those two things together, the physicality of Levan, the craziness of Devon and his legacy, the armies of fans that are behind Devon, the Western fan base, and the fan base that hate Devon, that are all about the pure Eastern European dominance. And it is the biggest storyline ever. It couldn't be more interesting. It's like having a level 10 barbarian on a video game up against a level 10 wizard. Like these guys are as good as they get in very different categories, and I can't wait to see what happens. Look, I love both these guys. Levan's the favorite, but if Devon wins, man, the sport moves forward. Nothing better could happen to the sport than Devon. Sorry, Levan. I respect Levan, but Devon wins, the sport jumps forward so far because the mayhem of the internet and people just losing it over that victory. The winner of this is the best of all time. The winner of this match is the highest peak on the sport ever. So yeah, it's a big match.
Not like there hadn't been super monsters in the past, but now it's much different. Now it's much different because now I'm becoming a super monster.
And even though it's probably all pointless, you might as well try to achieve something. That's just my humble opinion.